I sort of mostly grew up with my grandparents. They used to look after me. And so it was good. I mean, like we could go out, say camping. So like at that time we never had television or anything. So making up your own entertainment was, good for a kid growing up in the bush. Yeah.
John says in his song Keeper of the Stones that the pastoralists in the first place really hunted all the Western Islander people into Hermannsburg. Is that true?
Well, that's what they did, because they wanted, the pastoralists wanted to take all the land outside of Hermannsburg, but the mission sort of was a refuge for a lot of the Islander people, Western Islander people. There was a lot of the Southern Islander too, and the Southern Loriti people. They got all ended up in Hermannsburg. Yeah. Just go out maroon and arm culture.
When did you first get into music?
Well, I grew up with music because my father, Gus, had a band, and because the mission itself used to have the choir, and there was always music there. So like kids going to school, you learn to sing hymns. I went home. My grandfather, my mother's father, he was a great big lawman, like he was one of those singers, and grandfather's brothers, all my other grandfathers, they were all, real traditional people too.
Tell me about how you became interested in working with John and the Raining on the Rock story. How did that all happen?
Well, I started, we was doing this album, Country Friends and Me, and the station manager at Karma at that time was Graham Archer, and he came up with the idea of me doing Raining on the Rock. And I sort of didn't understand it at first, but when I actually sang the words myself, I understand it more because of the words and what it meant to me as an Aboriginal person. It was because it mentioned Albert and it's talking about the country where I come from.
Past the red to burgundy and Spinifex to go. Just come out of the Mongoose where the plains were ever on. And Albert Namatjira has painted all the seas, and a shower has changed the luster of our land. And it's raining on the rock in a beautiful country.
Yeah, it was just amazing, the feeling when they called us back and said, yeah, you'd love to do it. That one song has changed my life forever, it'll never ever be the same. I can remember when I had come down to record it, it had been raining and the Elleries was up. The only way I could come across was in a front end loader. So I was standing in the back, but before I came across, I was standing on the other side of the river and just saying goodbye to all the people. But it was amazing, the feeling there. It was like everyone knew that it was going to change. And as soon as we crossed the river, it never been the same again, for me anyway.
people remember very dearly the performance that you and John did of the song at the Country Music Awards. Can you remember that night?
Right. That's the highlight of my life, you know, that night. After I finish the song and all this noise come back in. Then when I got the standing ovation, I just went, I couldn't hold back. It was amazing. I sort of feel like he's brother to me. I've become really good friends with him.
So how do you feel when you hear him singing Keeper of the Stones?
When he first sang it to me, it's amazing. It's like I'm going, he's a man, he's singing a song about me, or any other keeper of stones. And going, wow, is someone singing that about someone like me, which is fantastic. And John has encouraged me to write more about country, and it's easy for me because I'm living out there, and I'm seeing it on first hand. So it's very easy for me to write songs about my land,
Oh, what a place I'm in. Oh.
You mentioned that Albert Namatjira is a great uncle. In some ways, do you see his life and your life paralleling in that you're basically existing today almost in two worlds, the Aboriginal world and the European Australia world?
See, well, he painted the country with paintbrush. What I'm sort of doing is doing the same thing but with songs, I sort of like feel really good that, I come from the same place as the great man himself, Yeah.
So the Mates on the Road True Blue reunion tour, how's it going?
I can say madness, but no, it's good. Fantastic. I'm enjoying it. I got, two good mates. There's John, then there's that other fella, isn't it? Pixie. Yeah. So it's madness, but good. I love it. I'm loving it, mate.